Warning, warning, warning. Your subconscious mind is the most powerful way for you to manifest money using the law of attraction. For you to get more money into your life, it's all about your subconscious mind. And the top 1/2 or 1/10 of 1%, the way our culture has set up, the ruling hands of our society have intentionally programmed you to subconsciously to block money, because that's how they control the world, is for you to not have any money. And I'm going to share with you how to unblock your subconscious mind so money can start coming into your life. Whether you want to donate to charities, you want to fly first class around the world, you want to put your kids into a great school, you want to move into a nicer home, you want to help your friends, you want to buy a nice car, it doesn't matter what you want it for. This is the answer. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, and let's unblock your subconscious mind so money can start showing up in your life. So this isn't a new thing at all. For so long, there's always been a ruling class of society. And generally it was the uneducated and the educated. But in the world today with the internet, we're all educated. We're all intellectual. But the intellectual mind doesn't control your life. That's why you see people that go to the most prestigious schools in the world and have the best educations in the world, and they don't have any money or they're in debt. Why? It's all about your subconscious. And since your great-great-great-great-great-grandparents were alive, they've been programmed negatively with respect to money, and they've passed it down through every generation, all the way to your parents, all the way that you inherited this when you were in the womb to today. And it goes back through all major religions, institutions. It's all designed for us to think money is the root of evil. I'm not good enough to get money. I'm not smart enough to get money. Oh, I need this. This banker has the answers that I need. And all of this stuff is set up so that you do not attract money in your life. Because if you attract money in your life and that person does, and that person does, and that person does, pretty soon the game is over for the cultural elites. Pretty soon the game is over for the social class of elites that control our world and control the money supply of the world. And so I want to share with you how to reprogram your subconscious mind. But first, what is your subconscious mind? According to psychologists, it controls 95% of your life. So think, for example, when you first learned how to drive a car. I can speak from my own example. When I first learned how to drive a car, it was in the parking lot of the high school I went to. My mom took me. We're driving in her Acura MDX, which was like the super original old school Acura SUVs. And it was the first time I drove, and I was really nervous, and I didn't know how to do brake and gas. So I actually used my right foot and my left foot. You know, you're supposed to use only your right foot that alternates between gas and brake. I used both feet because I didn't know the difference. I mean, I didn't know how to do it. And I was like, and it was so nerve-wracking to do it. A couple months later, I could drive while I was talking to my friend in the passenger seat, hit the left blinker, turn to the right, look behind me at the same time. What was the difference? It all went into my subconscious. You know, the first times you drive, you're using your conscious mind to try to learn how to drive. But your subconscious controls 95% of your life, and your subconscious can pick up sound that your conscious mind can't pick up. It can see things that your conscious mind can't pick up. It's like your all-powerful mind. It's your habitual mind. So once you've programmed yourself to drive, you can be, like my yoga teacher was just saying today, one of her favorite poses is this pose like this, because she's like, while I'm driving, I can go back and grab the banana peel out of my kid's hand who's trying to throw it out the window or whatever nonsense they're doing. And they're still able to drive successfully, right? Why? Because it's in the subconscious. So the subconscious mind, and that's just a very common day analogy, but the subconscious mind is the habitual mind that's been programmed with certain ideas or realities, and then it lives those realities out. I was programmed to believe that money was the root of all evil. I was bad if I had it, and I wasn't good enough or smart enough to have it. Because first of all, I'm a college dropout. I was 19 years old when I dropped out of college. I decided I wanted to become an author. Everyone said it wouldn't work. And so I didn't believe I could be successful. I wasn't intellectual enough, right? Like, I wanted to publish with the biggest publishing companies in the world, but I didn't think I was good enough. Flash forward a few years later, I did what I'm about to share with you, and now I publish with the world's #1 publisher in the world, Penguin Random House, biggest New York publishing company in the world. What changed? My subconscious programming changed. I realized that I was actually blocking money. I was jealous of people when they had it. When I saw people that had it, I said, well, why don't they give it to charity? I just used every rationalization and reason as to justify the fact that I didn't have it and make other people in my own head wrong if they did have it. That's what me. Comment down below how you've been programmed for money. Is it the root of all evil? Does it not grow on trees? Is it what did your parents say? What do you think I am? The Rockefellers? You know, another thing I thought is you had to work very hard for it. Yeah, there are times when you're working hard, right? Absolutely. But I worked harder than I ever worked before to get my career off the ground. I never had any money. And now I don't work as hard and I have a lot more money. What changed? My subconscious programming that controlled 95% of my life changed. Hard work is in the 5%. It's in the conscious mind. That's only responsible for 5% of your life. It's the tip of the iceberg. You gotta get into the subconscious. And so what I'm inviting you to do is comment down below right now. I am attracting money now. Comment that down below. I am attracting money now. I'll give you a second. Say it. Say it. Say it. I am attracting money now. Say it again. I am attracting money now. Say it again. I am attracting money now. Now, let me know in the comments down below, is it you, when I've just been saying that, you just thought I was stupid? Made you feel uncomfortable? See, that's because this idea is challenging your paradigm. Your paradigm might think it's ridiculous to say, I am attracting money now. Well, I don't have any money. And as long as you keep telling yourself that same story, your brain is going to keep being programmed to that same reality and you're never going to have any money. You have to start retraining the brain. How do you know your name? Imagine if when you were born, whoever raised you was like, listen, let's reverse it. Pretend my mom, her name's Terry. Let's pretend Terry, when I was really little, when I was 4 years old enough to start to comprehend things a bit. She says, listen, Jake, that was the last time I'm going to say your name. I'm not going to tell you your name anymore, okay? Got to remember it. I would have forgot my name. I would have went into preschool the next year and this cute little girl would have been like, hi, I'm Susie. What's your name? And I'd have been like, I don't know. I don't know what my name is. Why? How do you know your name? Repetition. Jake, 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 Jake. Hey, Jake, hey, Jake, hey, Jake, hey, Jake. It's the repetition of it that gives me the association to the name. It's the repetition of anything that allows it to become a part of your self-image. So repetition of yourself having money is how you reprogram your subconscious. Understand this. Your subconscious mind does not, I repeat, does not know the difference between what's real and what's not real. Sub means below. You might be like, what the hell does subconscious mean? It means below. Sub means below. So below conscious. So your subconscious is below your conscious. Conscious is your actual level of awareness. You're consciously aware. Sub is below. So below your conscious awareness, 95% of your life is controlled. And that subconscious mind is programmable. In fact, the majority of all programming in your mind happens by the time you're 18 years old. Majority of which happens by the time you're 6 to 7 years old, because you're in a brainwave state called theta. According to psychologists, theta is akin to the state of hypnosis. So in that early age, you're sitting down on the couch. You don't really remember it, but your parents are watching the news and they're complaining about the economy. There's an economic disaster. Your parents are arguing about money. You know, in fact, the #1 cause for divorce in the world is about money. I can vividly remember my parents are divorced, but my parents didn't get divorced because of money at all. But I can vividly remember my parents arguing and just fear around money. I can remember a few specific instances. That enters your subconscious. What does it do? It programs your subconscious for a lack of money, scarcity with respect to money. You should fear money. If you do that, you're never going to have it. So say right now, I attract large sums of money now. God's wealth flows to me in avalanches of abundance. When you use repetition, you start to activate new brain cells. And when you activate new brain cells, you start to wire your brain in a new way. So this is why I created my software, The Second Mind. I made a software after all this because the cultural elites don't want you to have money. Because if everyone has money, they don't control the planet. They don't control humanity. So I created a software. It's right there down below. You can demo it for free. It's absolutely amazing. It's thesecondmind.com right there down below. And so I started to call my first mind. My mind that was programmed to believe money is the root of all evil. I'm not good enough for it. There's not enough of it out there, and I don't know if I could get it. And that's the first mind. That's the mind that's been programmed by society. And believe me, you've been programmed by society. And if you think that's good, just look at this. 9 out of 10 people die with less than $10,000 and virtually no financial assets. 75% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. So you've been programmed by that limited collective consciousness. You must get out of your first mind with respect to money and enter your second mind. Your second mind is the one you've programmed. Because guess what? You get to program your subconscious mind. You get to program your brain. However it's been programmed is just because you didn't know you could program it yourself, so you ingested the programming of the outside world. But now you can reprogram your mind the way that you want. And it's right there down below. It's free to use, thesecondmind.com, and it's using all these latest advances in neuroscience to recondition your brain. What you do is you recondition your muscles to get bigger, right? That's how you get your muscles bigger. That's what the gym means. The gym is the training grounds to essentially recondition your muscles, your muscle tissues, to get stronger. Reconditioning your brain, though, is a whole nother story, and you can recondition your brain and your subconscious mind to bring money into your life. It's right there down below. It's thesecondmind.com right there down below, and it's free to use right there down below. See, you're meant to have money. Just think about it rationally, like really rationally. So I personally believe that there's a higher power, and that it is an energy system. It's a creative force of the universe. It's spirit. That's what I personally believe. And I believe that you and I are individualizations of it. Now, science shows us that matter, the physical building blocks of the universe, such as the wall, this chair right here, matter, isn't actually solid. It's actually empty space. 95 to 99% of it, in fact. When they started to look at very, 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 very powerful microscopes and they started looking at atoms, they found that an atom is primarily empty space. So what must the atom be? Empty. If it's 95, how is the table that looks super freaking solid and feels super freaking solid, how is it 95 to 99% empty space? It doesn't make any sense. How? It doesn't make any sense. It's just that your physical senses are conditioned to believing that it's solid, but it's not solid. What must it be if it's 95 to 99% empty space? Spirit energy, God energy. And that God energy is in everything and in everyone. It's in money as well. So what is money really then? It's just energy. What are you? You're just energy. What are your thoughts? It's just energy. What is the reality that you want? A certain vibrational frequency, a certain energy pattern. The life that you want is a certain energy pattern. Any goal that you want, anything that you want to achieve, what is a car? It's an energy pattern, right? One energy pattern that is broadcasted, a Ferrari has a certain energy pattern, and a super, super, super beat up, dirty car that you haven't cleaned in 9 years, and it's got all your crap and your food from last week in it, that has a certain energy pattern too. They're both distinctly different energy patterns. One signifies wealth and one signifies I don't care at all, right? They both have two energy patterns. Everything is energy. So money is just a medium. It's a bridge. of energy that you get to utilize to experience this physical dimension more fully. And if you are a piece of God, if God is within every single cell of your body, Spirit is within the creative force of the universe, is within every cell of your body, then I reason that you must be here to experience the utmost of this physical reality, to experience the fullness of life, the vastness of life, the most possible life you could possibly experience. So you may really like Harley Davidsons. You may really like traveling around the world. You may really like building schools and charities. You may really like living in a beautiful home. You may really like living in Hawaii, which I do. I'm back in the mainland right now visiting my family. I don't like it too much. I like Hawaii more. Hawaii's more expensive, so I need more money to live in Hawaii than I do in the mainland. See, do you see what I mean? Money is just a medium. That's all money is. See, society has conditioned you to believe that it's the root of all evil. It's a medium. It's like, what are my shoes? They're a medium for me to for me to hike up to a mountain. Let's pretend I really like hiking mountains. So all my shoes are a bridge for me to get to that destination most efficiently. Money is just a medium for you to get to the destinations of your desires most efficiently. Therefore, it's your divine right to be rich, because your desire for money is really your desire for a fuller experience of life. To go to Costa Rica, to go to Thailand, to live where you want to live, you need money. And so your desire for money is your desire to experience more of God, because God is in everything. It's in the car, it's in the house, it's in Costa Rica, it's in your dream job, it's in you donating to your favorite charity, it's in you buying food from your favorite restaurants, it's in all of that. So your desire is really your experience for more of God's creation. Therefore, it's your right to be rich. So comment that down below, it's my right to be rich. Comment that down below, seriously. Just comment it right there down below. This is what they don't want you to know, that it's actually your right to be rich. Most people think that it's a curse to be rich. Well, I'm going to go to hell then. I'm going to be a bad person then. I don't know what will happen to me. And I mean, what will my friends think of me? And besides, I'm going to have to pay more in taxes. And I don't even know if I'm smart enough to have any more of it. And I mean, I don't know, what would I do with it? You could do lots of things with it, right? So comment down below, it is my right to be rich. And start saying this to yourself. This is how you reprogram the subconscious. As soon as the subconscious accepts these commands, the game is over. Money starts flowing into your life and you're like, how the heck did it start showing into my life so fast? This is fantastic. This is amazing. Feels like God is on my side. God has always been on your side, but God gives you free will. Free will to decide your own thoughts, and your thoughts are energy, and where your energy is what you experience in life. Your thoughts have energy. They can be on the energy of abundance or the energy of poverty. If they're on the energy of abundance, you will attract money. If they're on the energy of poverty, of, oh, money's the root of all evil and I'm not good enough and I'm not smart, you're not going to have any money. And we can't rely on the government to hopefully help us out. We can't rely. In fact, they're printing so much money that the US dollar loses value every single year. And the US value is rather low in the inflation rates compared to the rest of the world. I mean, Zimbabwe is in like 10 trillion percentile of inflation. Venezuela economy just collapsed. Like, we can't rely on these people. It's up to you and I to take control of our minds and program ourselves for abundance so that we can provide for our friends, for our family, for our loved ones, for ourselves, and live the most fullest expression of life that you possibly can. Do you agree with me on this? This might feel uncomfortable, but I'm telling you, this is how you unlock your full potential and live the best life you can possibly live. So use repetition to reprogram your subconscious mind. In the present tense, say over and over, I am wealthy. God's wealth flows to me in avalanches of abundance. It is my right to be rich. Large sums of money come to me quickly and easily. I'm so excited about the fact that money is flowing into my life. You see my inflection of motion there, that's activating new nerve cells. That's making me feel it. And the more I feel it, the more it suggests it to my subconscious, the more it wires into my mind. So right there down below is The Second Mind. Go ahead and demo that and start to use that to retrain your mind to attract money into your life. Right there down below is thesecondmind.com. So go ahead right there down below. To you watching this right now, go ahead right there down below and use that to retrain your mind right there down below. And then comment down below, large sums of money come to me now. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure that you hit the subscribe button, the bell notification. The bell notification is what notifies you for new videos. So even if you already subscribed on this channel, even if it was 3 months ago, make sure right now you hit that bell notification so you actually get notified for new videos right over there, right there down below. So subscribe, bell notification. The Second Mind is right there down below. So as this video ends, go ahead and demo that to start training your brain, your subconscious mind to attract wealth, to rewire it. thesecondmind.com right there down below. Comment down below. Large sums of money come to me now. It is your right to be rich. You are free from your past. Great things are unfolding. You are blessed by the creative force of the universe, and it is your right to be rich.